Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sandy Bay. I have no idea what we're doing or where we are. It's been about 3 weeks since I've played this farm. Now, I'm still releasing episodes on YouTube, so it shows you how long that lasts. I play for a couple hours. It gets me several episodes, probably weeks worth, which is fine. That's what it's for. Here is, okay, so we have, this field has grown. This next field, the moisture is a little bit high, but what are you going to do? We may not need to fertilize these. I don't know. We'll have to see. I need you to make me coffee really bad, Ryan. Sorry. No, he didn't. He went outside. And we've also added Thornton Farm now, as you've seen. Oxygen David makes great maps. Yeah, the grass here has just been planted, so it hasn't grown yet. So we need to mow these next two fields. I'm sorry that my Range Rover is in black. Somebody informed me that the official color is either green or possibly blue, but never black. So I have an unprototypical little fella. What am I trying to say here? I have an unprototypical Aye. There we go. My Range Rover is not prototypical is what I'm trying to get at here. I just can't press buttons and talk at the same time because I'm silly. Okay, so let us go ahead and start mowing the next area. And we're going to keep it slow, and we're going to mow. We get our little follower. He's going to Ted behind us. Ted until you're dead. We've owned all these fields now, and I know, yes, I know, you can mow them even if you don't own them. You can harvest them even if you don't own them. However, in real life, most farmers don't take kindly to you harvesting their crops, especially if you're either not renting or buying the crop. Come on, lower this bad boy. There we go. So I am not going to do that. Then the crops are all rotten by this time anyway because I took so long getting to it. So as you saw in the last episode, our Fent did work out well. He is our windrower slash baler slash wrapper all in one. The hills do make it a little more difficult to accomplish, but it still works. And we're going to do it again for these fields. And these are a little bit smaller. The one on the left, though, is pretty big. I hate the telephone poles, but what are you going to do? It's realism. In jolly old England. All the bales have rolled to the bottom of the hill. And look, he's tedding. That's great. It's awesome. I love the fact that all these mods work, and it's almost as easy as having Evelyn with me. As you can see when we were playing Thornton Farm, if you saw those episodes yet. I don't know if I've released them yet or not. We'll have to see. But sometimes the kids are like, it's like, all right, let's go do this. And they're like, well, I'm going to watch YouTube now. And I'm like, or I'm going to go around outside and play. And I'm like, okay. I know there's many of you YouTubers out there that want to join and play. And I am working on a server for that also. The downside is the mods. It's always hard to get the mods to line up. I'm really looking forward to 2017. We start with a blank slate. I will be having a vanilla server of the 2017 so everybody can play. But I do have a mod pack out there for my server, and we're going to get into how to do that here. Hopefully you saw that video too. If you didn't, I'm still figuring out some of those things. And life has been crazy lately, as you guys know, and so I haven't figured out some things yet. I still have some things that are a little sketchy as far as the server goes. Like, I don't know how they're going to work out quite yet. Everybody's always like, hey, we'll play with you, bro. And I'm like, you have no idea how many mods you're going to have to download in order to play. I literally have like 300 mods running right now. And a lot of them are being used on this farm. So people that want to play multiplayer Sandy Bay, I just don't think it's going to be feasible. Literally, the download would probably be like 17 to 20 gigabytes. I don't even have a place I can. I mean, I guess I could put them on my file server, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. It's But I appreciate when people want to throw it up there. I have a limit to the amount of time I have to put into this. And that just complicates things, you know. So for now, it's Follow Me. And Follow Me does pretty good. As you can see here, the corners are the only part where we have struggles for both me and him. There he goes around the corner nice and smooth. Smooth. Awesome. Smotham. Yeah, this field's already like 90% mowed. It's pretty cool stuff. You checking on those kids, Rue? What's the matter, Ryan? You look sad. Are you disappointed that you have to wait like a year more before Zelda comes out? No, yeah. It does look like it's going to be amazing. It's like Skyrim Zelda. Looks like you're gonna be able to do a lot of cool things in that game. I'll try to figure out a way I can do it for my channel. I need to start doing newer games. Obviously, the farm sim will continue. World of Tanks, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish Half-Life. Skyrim probably some more, but I just don't get a lot of viewers on Skyrim, and so I'm kind of at the point where it's like with everything that's going on in my life, I feel like that one kind of goes down the list as far as like priorities. So it may not get the love and attention that it deserves. Skyrim's a very old game. I did buy a new game. Oh, I can't even remember what it's called, but I think I'm going to start recording it just as a playthrough because it's like it looks awesome. It's like a survival game. I think it's called, oh, I don't remember. It's like Tempest or something like that. It's a really cool looking game. Like you basically are, your ship crashes on a planet and you have to survive. But it's not like a lot of like the survival horror games. It's just a survival game. There's all kinds of mecha that you run into that you have to fight, and then you have to like deprogram them so you can learn from them, and they will give you secrets on how to survive the planet. And then there's like constant bad weather going on. It looks really cool. I'm excited about it. I just bought it yesterday, but it was on sale for I want to say like $10, and it normally was like $15. It's not like it was like a super good deal, but it's a beta game still, so I guess there's a lot of bugs and stuff, but it does look like it's got a lot of promise. Like it's one of those games where I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. Ryan and I are watching the videos, and we're like, holy cow. And it's got real positive reviews, so. All right, so this guy, he's still going to follow, but I want to finish the little swath there and then lift his implement up so he's not going while he's supposed to be not going. Cool. Where's the... Oh, here's the through. Okay. I think I can fit through with these down. I might have to fold them up, though. We'll see. Hey. Get this little guy started again. Where did he go? Oh, I forgot to put the follow mod back on. Oops. Little fella. Hey there, little buddy. I kind of like that view. Hang on, let me grab a screenshot here. Look how big. Like, just the difference in size. Like when you see the little tractor and the big tractor. Oh no, control F off. Hold on. There we go. So we should be able to pare this field down pretty quick. And let's see. Some of these need to be hay. I guess I could always sell the excess silage, but maybe this field will just be the hay field. The other two will be silage. Because this is a much larger field. So we should get more yield from this field. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Bad rhyme. Bad pun rhyme. I had a crazy weekend, man. Like Thursday and Friday, I had 3 photo shoots each day. Then I had a client today that wanted me, and of course it didn't work. She wanted me to photograph a house that was like right on the backyard of the Medina County Airport. And I'm like, she's like, I need drone for shit. Like all she really wanted was the drone photos. And I'm like, you know, and of course it's a restricted zone, and so the drone won't even fly like there. And I was just like, I'm sorry, I can't. I just, you know, I want the money, but I can't do it. Like it's not legal and it's not safe, you know. Now I wouldn't have an issue. It was Caddy Corner. That's the only word I can think of. It was. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna screw up the glue some of that healed there. It was not in the direct flight line, like the house, the runways run east, west, north, south, and the house was like in the diamond area, like where the airplanes would almost never be there unless they were in big trouble or hot dogging it. So that wouldn't have been an issue, but it's just you can't do it. I mean, legally, you can't do it. Now, I did hear someone telling me yesterday that the FAA has finally come out and said that they are going to have a piloting license for drone operators. You will not have to get a pilot's license any longer to operate commercially. I'm waiting for that to come out so I can get that done, because to me it's like I'd rather spend a couple $100 on a drone pilot's license than to have to spend thousands of dollars to get a full pilot's license. Though it would be fun to have my pilot's license. You know, I've always wanted to fly. I've been flight simming my entire life, so I understand how to read the gauges and the controls, and I would imagine it's, you know, I mean, it's not easy to fly, but, you know, you can actually get your pilot's license, I think, younger than you can get your driving license. So it can't be all that difficult. You know, Indiana Jones has the classic line, you know, he's like, Junior, I didn't know you knew how to fly. He's like, fly, yes. Land, no. And that really is the trick. Getting an airplane off the ground, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. Getting the airplane back on the ground, that takes a little more skill and understanding. And I'll tell you that from remote controls even, you know. I mean, remote control airplanes, half the battle is getting the airplane back down on the ground. Now, I've gotten to the point where I'm really good at landing airplanes, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I am, compared to most of the guys that I see out there, like when I watch YouTube videos and watch these people smacking their airplanes down on the ground, and I'm just like, there's no finesse whatsoever. I am really good at landing my airplanes. My airplanes all have their original landing gear, and they all, you know, except for the ones that were damaged by other people, like the ones that my friend gave me, that need new landing gear because he doesn't know how to land them. My airplanes are all in really good condition as far as their landing gear is concerned, because I know how to land them. And I know how to bring them in like a real airplane, and also bring them in so that they land smoothly and don't damage the gear when they come down. So a lot of guys just plunk them in, or they stall them before they land and stuff. And I've learned how to fly the airplane right down to the ground and get it on the runway. Now that means that, you know, they roll a lot longer, which I'm fine with. Man, that big, I was flying the Trojan the other night. And that's that big one with the 55-inch wingspan. It's like a 9-pound plane with the battery, and it's you know, 55 inches. So we're talking, you know, it's a 4-foot wingspan. It's a big airplane. And I tell you what, man, that thing when it comes in, man, I get it down there on the ground, and I have to come in kind of hot because the runway, you have to turn as you fly in. So I pop those flaps and the gear down and bank into the turn, and I have to put the nose down to get it down low enough to get to the runway. But then, maybe about 20 feet off the runway, I have the airplane set up for the landing. So then I start cutting back on the throttle, and it slows down and floats down in. And man, I had so many nice landings with that airplane. I just brought it in, gears just touch down on the ground, and then the nose goes down. And I'll tell you what, man, that thing, it cruises down the runway like 500 feet, 600 feet. I mean, it needs a long space. It's probably a football field worth of rolling before it comes to a stop. I mean, it really rolls a long way because there's just no way to, especially that field. Now, if I had a field where I could bring the airplane in lower and have it at a lower speed when it landed, I probably could cut back maybe like 30% of how far the airplane rolls. But it looks really nice, though. It's nice to have it roll, but I couldn't land it on a shorter runway. It would go down off the runway at the end. So, but it's pretty cool. That Trojan is awesome, man. It's a little hair-raising. Every time I fly it, I get nervous beforehand. Once I'm flying, I'm fine. But just because it's so big and there's so much that could go wrong with it, because it's got all those. It's got the landing gear. It's got the retractable landing gear, and it's got flaps, and it's got, it's just big. And, but it floats really nicely, and it's super aerobatic. Loops, rolls, stalls. I mean, it does all of it really nicely. It's just a very nice, mild 3D aircraft. Like a sport aircraft, and it really and it has just a huge presence in the air because it's so big. And the Corsair, though, too, I love that. We've talked about the Corsair too, and I love my Corsair. She's a beaut. That Corsair is a gorgeous airplane. Probably out of all my airplanes, that's my favorite, because it's got the retractable gear. And it's when it's dialed in, man, it looks gorgeous. Try to get this guy through here. Now he's gonna double double Ted, but that's okay. Nah, we'll shave it. We're gonna cut it. And that last part I'm just gonna leave because what's the point? There we go. And so I'm glad I bought the Big M. I'll tell you what, this is a huge time saver on this farm where we're going to be doing a lot of mowing. And to me, this is like a really nice, addition to Jurassic Park. Where's our little Ted friend? So we're going to do Control F. Oops, too late. He already flubbed it. I was trying to stop him before he caught that. He barely got it, though, so. We'll just do the rest of this manually. Beep, beep. I do like seeing the whole tractor. Like, I love these. I do like these little outside tractors. All right, let's take these guys back, put them away, and we will finish tedding. Now I'm going to wrap that field, but this field is going to stay unwrapped. So we'll have lots of hay. Somebody did send me a mod, and I forgot to download it. From farmsim.com, they have somebody designed a really big a big feeder bin, so you can mix, like, it's like a mixing wagon, but it's like 3 times the size of my Comfort. So I may end up switching over to that. We'll see. The Comfort doesn't really give me any benefits right now because I'm not making silage. I'm just making silage bales. So really, that other one would work just fine. Put this right here. Clean this big fella off. Now, I can't remember. I might have rented that Fendt. I rent the Fendt. Oops. But I do want to buy one. I might have bought it, though. I can't remember. If I rented it, I'm totally wasting it right now. I might have rented it to try it out, though, to see if it works. I can't remember. It's been a while. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Gold coins. That challenge is over. Oops. Wrong button. And since we got rid of the windrower, we can just park this guy right here. Power off. What's up, Snoop?
My elbow in the door.
You pinned your elbow in the door? You okay?
Yeah. While I was walking in the door, kind of shoved back on my elbow.
Yeah, this is a rental. This thing is so huge. Huge tractor. Hey, Seth, can you mix my coffee, please, bud? Soup! Somebody said there's a Fusion 3 out there. Oh. I got skunked. That's the case. I missed my Fusion 3. My response was, well, what does it do? What does it do different? And the wrapper should be on. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Wrapping is activated. Okay. Oh, and it's full already. Okay, it'll wrap it. Yeah, this tractor is definitely going to become a part of our farm. This is a really cool tractor, and it's got a lot of horsepower. That's right, I traded in the same because it just wasn't big enough to do this. I don't remember how we're going to fund this, though, but... Am I driving without picking stuff up? Oops. I don't know what my thought was. I remember selling the same, but I don't... I think I bought stuff. I don't remember what I bought with it, though. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was weird. Didn't grab those. I have to get the rhythm down again. I forgot you kind of need to see the baler. It should theoretically be done before you fill up, but if you're going downhill, Yeah, like this, I didn't. See, I'm going to miss spots because I keep pulling forward when I'm not supposed to. That's a little tricksy. A little not easy. Boop, 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 boop. It sounds like the McDonald's fries are ready, doesn't it? The fries are ready. The McDonald's fries are ready. What a neat process. Every time I do it, it's still cool to me. Though having follow me really does help. I mean, it's about the same, really, time-wise. In fact, I think you have to stop less because the follow me mod, the guy will just keep working behind you. He gets behind, but you just keep pulling forward and dumping bales. So in some ways, this is actually not as fast as using follow me. Except for maybe when you're going uphill. Now the Crone version of this, like where the bale wrapper collector, actually does a little bit better job because it actually times your tractor, so it'll control the speed of your tractor so that you hit it right at the right spot and you don't have to keep slowing down. It's kind of weird how it works, but it actually keeps you rolling along pretty well. So you don't have to... Oh boy. 18 hours. So we have to make a choice. I mean, the cows have enough to eat. Do we take our silage, at least some of it, and sell it? Because we're going to get huge amounts of money if we do it. I got to think about this. Do we have silage ready? That's another question too. I don't think I have actual silage in the pens. I haven't been doing it, so I don't think we have any available. And we can't make any in 18 hours, so I mean, we could be stupid about it and just sell all of this. Now I do have silage bales that I can make from the other fields too. I still have more fields where we can do this, so it's not like... I think we might have to take advantage of that sale. I'd like to buy this tractor, honestly. Maybe we'll sell half. We'll see. We probably should just sell all of it, honestly. The cows have plenty to eat. I mean, we have like 4 or 5 days worth of food. And there'll be more tomorrow. It's hard to say. Hey, Soup. Seth. Evelyn? Who just came in? Hello? Echo? Who's that? Who's coming in? Whoa, how did I miss all that? This isn't full, is it? Oh, it is. Bummer. I flubbed that up. Seth! Mater. Starting to get to be mosquito season out there. Oops, I forgot to go. Oops. Alright, did it again. Dang it. I gotta get the rhythm down. This is a tough one to get the rhythm. Like right now it's working. Goodbye. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so we're gonna play it like that. That's how we're doing it. I just have to remember to stop when it gets full. When I hear that the first set, I have to stop. It's not that hard. It's not like it's rocket science. It's easier, definitely easier when you're going uphill. Yep, we're just going to make all silage. Because if I look at my happy farm... No, wrong button. Shoot. I can't GPS and talk at the same time. Oh, I screwed it up. Minus... alternate 9. No. Yeah, this is the one I want. We've got 24% feeding through mixed ration. 94,000. That's enough for, let's see, 396,000 is 7 days. So we have 2 days worth of feed. The grass grows every day. So we should theoretically be able to, without a problem, feed our cows, survive 2 days, and then feed them again. And we have much more grass next time. So I should be able to sell all of this silage. And we're going to make a big honking profit. And that's cool. That's what you got to do. You have to decide sometimes what you need to do. All right. It's decided. All silage, all night. 18 hours of silage. And on top of it, we can mow those other fields and get that done too. So we'll have just tons. Ta-da! That worked out great. I filled up just as I ran out. Oh, but that's not so good. I keep jumping the gun thinking it's ready to go, but it's not. It has to unload that bale. Gosh darn it. You'd think this would be easier. Or you'd think I'd be able to do it better anyway. Oh well, whatever. It's grass. It'll grow. As long as we get a vast majority of it, we're good, right? Beep, beep. All right, so I'm going to continue doing this. I will be back shortly. My Fent rent is about to end. We'll see how much it costs in 1 minute. Oh, 0 minutes. Wait, why is my time? Oh, how did my time get boosted like that? What the frick? I wasn't even pressing the buttons. That sucks. That wasted like an hour. 2 hours got wasted. Oh, perfect. Well, it just cost me $1,000. Oh well. I'm going to buy this anyway. What does it matter? What a dud. I can't believe that happened. Well, I can believe it happened. It just sucks. Yeah, so I'm real happy with this whole mod setup. This is great. And I've seen this in real life. This is like really what they're doing over in Europe. So I saw exactly this setup on a video from Tractor Spotter where they were they had a Fendt tractor and they were baling, wrapping, and windrowing all at the same time. Why wouldn't it pick up? Oh, dang it. Oh well, what are you going to do? Forget it. It's a loss. We're going to make some jack. I mean, if it's... We're just going to make some serious money, folks. So we're just going to continue wrapping. So I'm going to call the dealership and tell them I want it. Just leave the Fendt on my farm. We'll keep it. It's pretty cool stuff. So we're done collecting on this field. Though I can grab all this stuff here. But I love the interior of this tractor also. They just did a nice job with it. The seat's a little funky. Suck some of this excess up here. And we'll move on to the next field. I don't know why my controller's having an issue. Oh, my batteries are probably getting low. Thank you, Ryan. Can you get that blue cup out of here so I can... Thanks, bub. Huh? Yeah, you can. Save some for Saturday, though. I mean... What? We're not going to what? Yeah, we can go back to that. That's fine. All right, almost full. All right, so like I said, I'm going to continue, guys. I'll catch up with you when it's time to make some money.